What's up?
There is no mystery triathlon race until the rematch between Cuddy and Kyon on Monday. We need to schedule the other ones. Let's do this FTL run on the Basilisk. That's a mighty ship. The Mantis B. Who am I to turn down the Mantis B? The big boy. That name sucks.
Slocknog forever.
That's a good ship name. Thank you. I wasn't actually thinking about naming my ship that whole time, but it needed to be done. Thanks for the subs, everybody. I'll wait to name the ship crew until we have a crew beyond 2 here. Let's do it. Ship description. It's got drones. It's got the anti-missile drone, so that's nice. Since it has this, I like it. The boarding drone's whatever, but it does have that, and it's got the power to use it, so that's okay, I guess. It's pretty handy sometimes. Mostly it's handy because we don't have a clone base, so we can't deal with drone ships because we don't have any guns. We just have a med bay. We have 2 shields, though. 2 shields to start. This might be the only ship in the game that has that. I think it might be. There's Zoltan shield ships, but 2 shields is better than that, honestly. That's a lot of money put into defense. And we have the quad boarding, and we have 2 mantises to start with. We have mantis pheromones to speed them up, so it's really nice. This ship is crazy. Best ship in game? Probably. I could see that argument being made, and I agree. We do only have 3 weapon slots. So here's where the boarding droid comes in. We can't fight this stupid thing. We're just going to be hanging out. Well, they hacked my boarding drone, so that's not great. He's going to break their hack, though, so that's lucky, I guess. I don't know if I should sit here for this one. This is a really bad encounter. I'm glad he's going to destroy their weapons, ultimately. That's all I got to say about this. Bad news. Yeah, we can't deal with this one. It's just bad misfortune. I don't know. Maybe we can. We did break their gun before it shut down. The two of them together can repair at the speed of almost regular speed. Let's keep those guns from coming back online. The bomb's really annoying. Man, it sucks. This is a stupid encounter for a ship like this. So obviously it's got its weaknesses. Drones are the big one. And we won't dodge a single bomb while both of these guys are repairing because no one's flying the plane. Not that we have any evasion anyway. Okay, the bombs are offline. Let's go fix the doors next, so I have more control. So here's, you might not realize this if you're not familiar with all the little intricate mechanics of this game. We sent the boarding drone into a room. They hacked our drone. I was upset about that because they could disable my boarding drone and break it with that hack. That was a very good hack for them. But you'll notice that they haven't done it yet. They did it one time and it didn't destroy the drone by luck. My drone broke their hacking and they can't fix it because there's a breach in that room because that's the room he landed in. Drones can't fix a breach, so they can't repair anything in that room. The hacking is disabled forever. So we've got a victory here. By pure luck on what room the drone chose. I would have run from this fight if it weren't for that. He's just gonna keep breaking the weapons room until the ship explodes, and they're never gonna shoot again. That's what happened here. This boarding drone is possibly the best boarding drone I've ever used. I can't send my boarders over there to wreck things because they're going to die from air loss before the teleporter's back up. I'm pretty sure. This is it. The final drone attack. Just one more shot, yeah. Not a bad deal either. I mean, that battle sucked, but we got really lucky and it turned out to be a pretty good payment. Even though it doesn't have shields, this is exactly the same problem. The difference is that I can stop it from hurting me at all this time. With the drone. So I have to switch between the two drones constantly until the weapons get destroyed. And it takes time to load the shot on the defense drone, so you have to turn it on when the missile fires, and not any later than that, or it won't stop it. What I'm not sure about is if turning the drone off stops the attack on it or not. Oh, he didn't feel like stopping that one. It doesn't. Okay, so as long as he stays in the same room, the damage is still there, even though the drone went offline for a bit. Okay, drone. I'm just gonna leave this defense drone on for a while. They've only got 10 missiles. That one would have been nasty. This one won't take as long because it's got 3 systems to destroy and they're all going to be online one after the other, but it's still going to take longer than it should for a ship with no freaking shields. Think of all that combat XP my boarding drone's getting. I mean, this kind of sucks that we're not really playing yet. These drones are not good fights. I hate them. Any other ship would have tossed this thing to pieces instantly, too. It would be the easiest thing to encounter, but not for this. Not for this ship. This ship and any other boarding ship can't do anything here. I don't have a clone bay. If I did, it would be a different story. Yeah, I guess my mantises are learning piloting, but they're not going to be pilots for long, hopefully. We're waiting for them to repair either piloting or the guns because the engines are permanently broken. I guess they did them both. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Ah. Another harmless ship. This time, fire. I don't think I'm going to use my drone this time. I think I'm just going to leave. Which means that we're going to do this too and just not have fire on our ship.
Clicked reset faster than lie, something slower than my hands.
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding. I'll have to fix that pretty quickly here once I get out of here. The fire is sentient and it's after me. These two mantises can probably fix that together in time. I'm not sure. To the store. If there's an NG for sale, maybe I could buy him and get him. There's some really good stuff in the store. Okay, well, we have a med bay we can retreat to. And they have mantis pheromones, so maybe if we alternate which one's repairing this. No, this isn't gonna work. I think we're dead. Yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to get... The only way I can stay in the game is to buy Mr. Booga. To go fix my O2. Mr. Booga, fix it. Ah, shit. Couldn't make it. That sucks. That was so ridiculous. I never would have expected that, man. Like, you know what happened here, man? Like, I was gonna buy the flak 1. I was gonna say, oh, I wish I could have that pre-igniter, and I was gonna move on, happy as a clam, with my flak 1 and my 2 mantis. The game had other plans. The game extremely just doesn't make any sense at all with that nonsense, man. I hate that the fire can destroy systems at all, but man, they picked the worst one, didn't they? I shouldn't have done it that way, but laziness abound. I shouldn't have drained the O2, and what is with the ships that we can't fight? I still feel like this is the best ship in the game, but man, they're just this like 5% of the ships in the game we can't fight right now, and here's another one. Can't do anything. Just gotta sit here. I really wish I could have saved that mantis, because the Rockman actually wouldn't have been a bad pickup, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't have been great, but if I could have just had 3 boarders, that would have been a huge help. We do have to deal with only 1 engine, so it takes forever to leave these fights. That means if we can't do the fight, we're stuck in here for 30, 40 seconds. Let's go. Useless? Jeez. Man, give me a break. It's time for the game to stop it and give me a break. Here's something. We can fight these guys. They can't hurt us. This is what we're supposed to run into. This is what they expect to happen to me the whole time, right? They just expect me to fight ships like this for the entirety of Sector 1 and just get rich. And finally, we found one single ship. We have 2 shields, so we're immune to their damage. They can't beat our crew. If we had more crew, we could even more outrageously board them, but we don't yet because we lost the mantis. It's nonsense. Because Mr. Booga there couldn't repair it by himself. The ship was too big and he was too slow. You know what's funny is, if I had the mantis pheromones that I had to sell to get him, he wouldn't have been too slow. He would have been just fine. We needed that stinking money, though. Slavers. Hacking engines, they can't hurt me, but if I don't get over there now, we won't be able to board them. So I sure hope we win. Looks like we're losing. Somehow. Oh, they got too much. Yeah, I'm dead. They wiped me out. That's the end of the run. They just have 3 crew, not 2, so I can't beat them. And I can't pull my guys out either. The Zoltan Shield is serious business. That was a legit lose. I wasn't going to give up. I was going to keep trying, but man, they wouldn't stop it. They actually got me killed with this ship. Let's try again. I shouldn't have boarded them, I guess, but like, fuck, man. This ship is supposed to be the boarding king. I couldn't beat him with my dudes. I'm gonna just clip that whole run and send it to Twinge for analysis. See what he thinks. My go-to FTL pro. That was pretty nasty, though. Yeah, it felt like their man. I mean, we were gonna lose anyway. There were 3 of them. I couldn't have beat 3. Not without more crew. I should have sent my boarding drone over. Then maybe I would have won. But because I didn't do that, I actually died to them. Streak broken by the fucking Mantis B. That's unbelievable, man. I don't think I've ever lost with the Mantis B. Especially not in Sector 1. They have a clone bay, so we're gonna have some issues here.
Here's to the new run.
The way this is gonna have to work is, we're gonna have to get this guy real injured. Bail out, heal, come back in, kill all 3 of them at once, and then destroy the clone bay. That's the only chance we have. Or the boarding drone as the backup plan. They have a clone bay, but they can't heal their HP, so what we can do... Oh my god. What we can do is, weaken them all and kill them all at once, and then use that little window, clone time, to destroy the system. We're barely keeping up with that stupid drone, so I have to fix my shields. Okay, let's do it. Now, I definitely want to not kill any of these guys. I want them all to be as injured as possible and then leave, so... Yo, come on, man. I can't believe we got hit again. We gotta fix that first. Damn drone. Is this a combat level 2? I can't tell. It just feels really fast, doesn't it? But we do need that level 2 shield to block this one. He's too strong. He'll get through. We need more time. I don't know why I'm fixing guns. Should be fixing the medbay. Repair actually takes a long time to level up. They really expect you to get dominated. Okay, we're gonna kill the crap out of these guys now. This is how this works, so... This is a pretty common situation to get stuck into, so... There needs to be a solution. This is it. Weaken the whole crew. It works. I mean, that was really easy. And you could look at that wrong and think it's impossible. But actually, if you do that, I mean... They're done. That's finished. Instantly done. Obviously, if we run into a med bay, we have trouble. That's a big deal. Clone bay is easier to deal with. Hopefully I can kill the crew without running this time. I think I can. Looks good. sure want a clone bay. If we had started with a clone bay, I think I'd rather have a clone bay than level 2 shields. I think it's that good. If we had a clone bay, we would have fixed all those annoying problems and would not have lost. Oh shit, I only sent one. How did I do that? I forgot to move my pilot back in, yeah. I'll have to deal with that in a second here. I might as well hit him some, but he'll be fine for a while. We'll just have to sit on this fight just a little bit longer. That's a warm-up battle. Oh my god, that's bad news. That little warm-up battle is going to cost me big time because of that lucky shot. No reason to let air in the ship though. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that again. I wised up from last time though and did not shut the O2 all the way out. I think according to Twinge, if your air is low, the AI does have the intelligence and the omniscience to target your air. Somehow they know that your air is low and they go after your oxygen, so that, at least, is a predictable thing that just happened. The sun destroying it, though. That don't make no goddamn sense. That sucked. That was bad. I still shouldn't have drained the air from the O2 room itself, though. I shouldn't have drained the air at all, really, until the fire had actually started, you know, but... Cameras. I'm not really sure how the sun damage works. It's just like sometimes, only sometimes, especially when shields are down, but not even then. Sometimes it ignores 4 shields. It just damages the system. We got a really good mission to board and kill the crew. That's like ideal. Hopefully that works out as well as it sounds. This, though, really smells bad. We're back in the sun. We just have to absorb fire and leave after 2 pulses. 2 flares. Oh, that sucks ass. Let's do this. These guys are never going to be able to put that fire out. We'll have to eat 3 flares because of that. Yo, come on. No way, man. That fire's still going. I hate this game. The fire, man. I think it's a little crazy that it's allowed to survive that oxygen-free room for that long. That sucked. I feel like the timer on the fire is random these days. It just doesn't go out. It just continues to exist. We're going to, run him back here. Look at it. It's spreading. Like, what the fuck? How is it spreading? There ain't no air. It doesn't make any sense. Let's go. That was a really bad jump. I should have just gone straight for the quest, but I wanted to explore some. We're ready for this. We need to kill the crew. They've got a pretty dangerous gun. That shouldn't bother me too much. NG's a free kill. They have a Rockman coming in. That's good because he took forever, so we killed the NG faster, so now we can gang up on the Rockman. We're still gonna take some licks from that big gun, though. Pretty crappy. Like, that mission's like a guaranteed weapon. They gave me the goddamn repair burst. But if I had that stupid thing, I wouldn't have wiped out last round, so maybe I underestimate how good it actually is. Okay. If we can get the pilot out of there, it won't get time to leave. Here he comes. I figured if I go to shield room, he'd come. I was surprised that he didn't come right away. I was a little concerned that he wasn't going to gang up on my Mantis crew. But he came after the other guy died, because he has to help fight. He had to. Yeah, if there's a teleporter offline and the mission's over. There's some text that says they found a shuttle. Two stores. I'll just shop at one. There's a clone bay. I'm feeling it. Let's get out of here. Let's go to wealthier lands. All nebulas lie southward. Look how nasty that is, man. That's like the worst layout ever. And we're doing it just because Slocknog could be on the last two. No choice. Gotta go in. Got a Nebula. Okay, they were one Mantis down. I don't know what they got over there, though. Let's find out, maybe. I guess we should see if they board again, but I seriously doubt they will. They probably have a Mantis and an NG over here. Oh, a Rockman, shit. Fuck. It's okay that they hit that once. It's not okay if they hit it again. Oh my god. How are they getting through the defense drone? He's so bad at his job. Stop the missiles, idiot. Your only purpose in this world. Your one function. I think you should start with advanced mode. I would. That's good stuff. It's just a better game. It's helpful stuff. It's not harder. It's good for you. It's good stuff. Hacking and stuff is nice. It's a simpler game without it, but you're missing some fun stuff. Now, how the hell am I gonna beat this crew over here? That's the problem. I don't know if I can this time. With a med bay, I don't know if I can. Let's send a boarding drone over maybe and follow it. Ah, shit. Man, come on, get out of there. Fuck. Can't get that mantis off of me. It sucks. He's such a jerk. Ah, fuck, man. I gave it a shot. It's not working out. I can't get their AI to cooperate. They're just ignoring the bot. My buddy. Yeah, he's tearing your ship apart, you assholes. Why did you ignore him? Damn it. Oh, come on. Get out of here, you. Oh, he's just too strong. It's gonna be... He's gonna get support from the Rockman soon. It's gonna suck. Man. Crap. Their O2 is off and breached too, so... I've got that going for me at least. The boarding drone succeeded in that. There's a breach in there, so I know they won't be able to fix that O2. There's no way. I don't know why they died. They are truly incompetent to have died there. So that's interesting. They had a med bay up. I didn't think they would ever go down. They just let themselves suffocate. I wish I had a camera to see why. Yo, Lombard! You know what? You're the pilot. Probably. Nah, we'll just bring them all over for now, and I think I am going to raffle now. Give me that nog. Do I want any upgrades? I probably should get a clone bay upgrade at least. Maybe one of these? Let's go. I've got 3 boarders now. It's a huge difference. Hell yeah. Hell no. He's canceled. He's actually tanking, so it's okay. We'll get one of these humans killed, and then we'll break their weapons real quick. We can outpace the damage on one medbay. Criminy. It doesn't really matter who they are. A border's a border. It's interesting that Meow didn't win that. My bot's supposed to pick up words in a sentence. Oh well. I'll take a look at that later. $51 ducks. Okay, this. And Meow on my screen. It should have been a 4 anyway, so it works out. Heck. Let's go. Prepare bonanza. I'm still reeling from that defeat. Here's one. They're leaving. We can't do anything. We can try. Tempting to try. Let's try. We have a clone bay. We can do it, right? Defeat their engines. Oh, they're never gonna get away. They're gonna take forever to leave. With level 1 engines, they're screwed. We'll keep on making sure they can't. That's enough of that. I can't believe they're going to escape, maybe. They're really close. That's nonsense, man. That right there proves to me that they cheat. I know they have level 1 engines. They have no right to be leaving. None at all. They only have like 10 seconds of time. Absolutely unfair as hell. Do they have 3 charge booster augments on their ship? Absolutely nonsense. Now, they could have stolen my borders if they did that at the wrong time, and it's hard to measure when the right time is when they cheat. When they're just Not fair at all about when they're leaving. Nonsense. I can't believe they almost escaped when I broke their engines the whole fight. Let's fight them. No, let's not. Let's stay hidden. They're gonna get away anyway. Hmm. They're gonna kill all of my human. They're boarding me, so I'll let them. That's like step one to success here. Just killing this mantis. We don't want to deal with him over there. I should have saved the human. Should have moved him. That's okay. It works out. He's gonna be my pilot eventually, right? Like, as soon as I can replace him with a better fighter. A more dangerous combatant. Get over there, y'all. We gotta go. We gotta go boarding. Ah, shit. Didn't make any progress here. I need to break the doors or start in the med bay. There we go. It's amazing how much a difference that little bit of time that we had there makes. Let's rotate. Major distractions. Damn it. Still can't get them. I hate med bays, man. Why do they have to be level 2 all the time? Fuck. We'll get them. We'll get them. That stupid Engie's fixing everything, too. He's probably prioritizing shit over the medbay, though, thankfully. Fuck. Fuck. I hate it. I hate that he's fixed everything so fast. It's so lousy. Get in here, you assholes. Where's he even at? There he comes. He died. He couldn't get out of there in time. We're so strong with 4 fighters, but we killed him from full health before he could leave the room. Okay, now let's get these 2 mantis in here. What a pain in the ass, dude. 15.
I can't think of any jokes that involve 15.
15. I used that one already. Pretty good possibility they'll break 2 systems there. Yeah, beautiful. They gained XP on that journey instead of lost. I don't know about the engines though. We can give it a shot. Will they make it? To self-destruct? Yeah. Nice. Beautiful. Die in death. I heard that Plantinus has a complete version and that the Kuso version was bad. No wonder I lost. If we were racing the whole game, I think I would have had it.
You need to improve your Lost in Plantinus record.
We were an endurance battle. I think I could have defeated Proton John. I'm gonna have to dive, but that exit will not have an ASB on it, so. I didn't send a drone because I didn't need to. It costs a drone part to do that. You don't want to just do it for no reason. It's always tempting to buy the Vulcan in a situation like this and try and get it online. It's always tempting. It's just like an automatic sort of backup gun. It's gonna be very expensive to get it online though. What are we talking about here? Like, I guess it's only 100 scrap. That's not that much. 100 scrap plus the 100 it costs to buy it. 195 scrap investment. I'll tell you, this isn't a good investment for this ship because I only have 3 gun slots. I don't like doing that with this. Things that only shoot 1, I really like this gun, but it's not very good by itself right now on this ship. I don't like it myself. I don't think it's a good fit here. The Vulcan is better than usual because I only have 3 slots. I really don't like the Vulcan though. Bad history with it. I feel like I should pick it up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and get that thing online. Now we're gonna need another 100 scrap and then some energy for it. Not really energy, we got that. We're gonna need 100 scrap though, no way around that. Let's go ahead and dive in there. They're not too intimidating here. They have a little bit of danger, but without the ASB, they're just a little stronger than a regular ship. Just a little bit. I'd rather fix the shields, I think, than man the engines right now. They're doing a really good job with their shitty guns. They're doing a magnificent job messing me up with those lasers.
Maybe slocknog tonight?
I can't believe that they hit me with so much of that. But it is what it is. Let's get out of here. That shitty laser charger is such a lame gun that I look at it when the enemy has it and underestimate what it's capable of if you're patient enough to wait 20 years for that stupid thing to fire. We need to fix the O2. I guess that's the priority here now. Because it's getting a little low. Okay. Nah. Where are the mantises? I thought we were in the mantis homeworld. Where are the mantises at? Where's Kazak? I'd love to recruit him. He's such an easy one to find, too. He would be freaking perfect. He'd be an amazing recruit. Let's kill this one. Get the whole crew on him. All the boys. Oh man. It just happens that that just works out that way if they shoot those like that they sneak through. I should have left my pilot in the bay. Thankfully we dodged one. I'm actually tempted to not send everyone over. Let's go now. Hell yeah. I really wish we could have killed the NG there. That would have been beautiful. We're gonna get XP on this ship. It might be a pain in the ass to kill them on this crew, but we'll train our men instead while we're working on that. Break every system. No mercy for components. Destroy every nut. Crush every bolt. Destroy all of their ship nuts. Oh, this is beautiful. This is what I wanted to go shopping for. The 20 is really tempting. I think I should. It's just too good. It's just too perfect for the situation right now. How ham do I want to go on this ship? Let's let them board me first, I guess. I think the defense drone can take care of it, but I'm afraid it's going to get ioned at the worst time. We'll kill their crew really quickly. Hopefully before they fire that laser again. Maybe even. Yes. Oh, God. Almost. Damn it. I should have boarded sooner. That's a dead end. Those are all dead ends. Where's Kazakh? Oh my. They're actually gonna lose almost to what's in there. The human needs out. Oh, I wanted the mantises to get that XP. Damn. I was trying to walk through the room, but he stopped and punched him once. They get shuttles back if there's not a combat event like meteors or something. If that's going on, if asteroids are going on, you have to do it yourself somehow. If you have no crew at all on board to repair it, then there's a shuttle event that brings them back. But asteroids and stuff like that keep you from using it on free cooldown. Gross. More borders. More missiles. The Mantis is a very good section to attack with this ship. That's the mix-up. Those mantises are yellow. I can't believe I couldn't find Kazakh. That sucks. Where's he at? There's still a chance. Kazakh. Why are these heroes so uncommon? Kazakh, are you here? No, more jerks. More discount attackers. Where's the real boy? Nice. Very easy this time. Last chance, Kazak. Oh, he's not going to be here. These guys will, though, apparently, I guess. What? Who are these jokers? Couldn't quite defeat him. They got me lit on fire. My clone bay. It's a dead end. Johnson. Johnson. You know what? Yeah, I'm not sure. I want to board with this injured crew. I think I do. Let's do it. Let's just get them. Yo, my fire. My oxygen's on fire over there. It sucks. Oh, and then they went for the doors as a double whammy to truly kill me. Good thing I didn't do anything special with those. Mantis, please. Dangler. Dangler, please. Well, that sucks. There sure is fire down there. This is awful. Hey. Quit it. We're in really good shape. We found a mantis, at least. Now we have a very strong team, and the pilot will become the human, who is a good fighter, but he'll just be a good defensive fighter while he flies a plane. Very important job. I don't like the looks of the abandoned sector being on my map here. That's not good news. I don't see anything on the map to do, so that means it's time for the Vulcan to turn online. Don't forget we have a Vulcan. we have an actual gun here. We haven't been using it yet. Now's our chance. It's pretty nice, actually. It won't kill the crew, but it can destroy that med bay. It can destroy these guns. It can do stuff like that while we board. We'll kill 2 of these crew members. 2 of them will run to the med bay. And we'll destroy the guns. Eventually.
Wow, it's been almost a year already.
Maniacal Gamer, thanks for the sub. Guns offline. Haha, got him. I knew they couldn't last forever in there, getting pelted by that Vulcan. Dangler didn't get very much XP there. Alright, thanks for the raid. We got another crew member here. I'll put them on guns. The longer I delay, the more time that stupid gun has to charge up its horrible weapons at me. I hate that my Mantis won't survive that fight. Won't contribute as much. I should have done some healing beforehand. Let's see if we can destroy their guns this way. That's one. Really want the charge gun, though. Unfortunately, didn't get it. Oh, God. We need to put that out now. Oh, my poor Mantis. Oh, no. Thank God he's alive. He's alright, folks. Folks. It's fine. Let's punish them for what they've done. What a mean mess. The Lanya ship returns to its prey like flies on garbage. This thing will stop my Vulcan completely. It's useless here. It sucks, but it is. It's useless. We're gonna have to work without it. Absolutely has no value until I destroy those drones. Once we do, though, different story then. Once that defense drone 2 is offline, my Vulcan will tear this thing apart. Ah! Missiles. Fuck, man. Oh, Vulcan time. Let's get that medbay broken. So we can do lasting damage to these jerks. Looks like they fixed this. I gotta break it some more. Hey, got him. I'm sure they're in the med bay. I'm gonna destroy some stuff. Get some XP. It's a level 1 med bay. It's not very scary. That's a good deal. I'll take that. You got yourself a bargain. Enjoy your crushed ship. There's hacking. I'd rather have the cloaking for sure. Could get it if I sell. I think I'm done with the boarding drone. I don't see much use in that. It's not. It's all right. I mean, it's just not. It's not worth the drone part anymore. Just what it comes down to. And the stun bomb certainly isn't any use either. So between those two, we can get cloaking, and that's a purchase worth my time.
Where is Slocknog?
Where is Slocknog? This is gonna suck. I'm glad I have cloaking already. We need to cloak for this long Vulcan cooldown so that we can freaking board. There's probably only 2 crew members over there, hiding behind a Zoltan shield. The flak is really the only concern here. No longer concerned. Yeah, they instantly died. We got a freaking full heal. That was amazing. All right. I forget what this does. Let me see. Civilians fleeing from Lanyas. Sometimes they open a store. Sometimes you can get translator. Fight. Lanyas crew member guarantees a store. That's what it. Okay, we'll just fight him. Whatever. Oh. Well, that Rockman's dead. It's easier to just kill him than it is to put up with that mind control. I should have cloaked there. Shoulda, woulda. Hey man, give me a break. Missiles offline, that's good news. My life is way less annoying now. Oh my god. The mind control is frustrating. And the Vulcan being bad at its duty. Also pretty annoying. He threw those baby shields. Come on. Please. The missile launcher's still on. There he goes. Nah. We'll kill him. That level 2 mind control sucks. The dodge sucks too. I hate it. Oh my god. I didn't cloak in time. All around that fight sucked. That was so stupid. That evasion, man, it ruins the Vulcan. It's not a good gun. It just doesn't work. You need two of them. I hate it. I hate relying on just the Vulcan. It needs a backup weapon. I would run two Vulcans happily. That would be a good fix for its big problem of not being able to do anything. There's two right there, and I think I'm going to do it. I'll have to give up my defense drone, but you know what? I'm a man who likes to do crazy things. That 3 scraps gonna cost me 1 defense drone. And no regrets. We're gonna get those 8 guns online. We're gonna go
this time for sure.
All in. Who needs 3 weapon slots? I've got 2. Andy. Thanks for the host. Now, can we survive long enough to get this online because it's a dream? Hey, that's nice. I mean, that's a good gun in the intermediate. I really need some defense before I focus on 2 Vulcans. That's an end game thing. We need to make it to Sector 6 late, maybe 7 before I really start thinking about getting that online. I need 8 weapon power. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of energy too. Typically getting guns maxed out is a very expensive endeavor. Yeah, I'll do that too. That's a start on the defense. Slug control Nebula. The slugs just enjoy life. They're gonna suffocate us and mind control us to death. That ain't great. I do not really enjoy this sector. This is gonna be bad. Let's try and break the mind control. Really is the worst thing here, and the bombs. God, there's a fire in my O2 room. This sucks. That mind control's level 2 also. Just all around bad news for me. This ship's gonna kick my ass. I think I need to run from it. It's too strong. They just have too many gimmicks. Way too many. I think I'm gonna try and retreat. The Vulcan's not gonna stand up to 3 shields forever. It's gonna suck. I wish they didn't also have goddamn 3 shields, but they do, so it's just too much at once. We really need to bail. It's just a whole goddamn load of shit that they're packing over there. I need to fix the O2. It's not on fire anymore, so we can go do that. I'm gonna let him continue to chip away at my Vulcan because he cannot break the whole thing. Oh my god. Our light defenses are the price we paid for a Vulcan early. Let's get out of here. There's some shops. They're a nice safe place to go, but I guess we should sit there just to fix my stuff real quick. I don't think I'm going to use that heavy laser, but it's nice to have for now. I don't really want to sell it yet. I want to sell it when my weapons are all online, but until that second Vulcan's online, it's going to be a good weapon to sit on. The O2 hack, bombs, mind control, cloaking, 3 shields. All of that with a clone bay over there was too much. That last ship was just too much. Too much busyness. I should have bought fuel. Here's a much more standard battle. They're going to board us too to start, so let's let them do that. Get down here. All damage to them is permanent, so we can just go board them in a second here. I'm taking too long to do that. I don't know why I'm taking forever. I should just go do it. They did board me again, though. They're in the camera room. Oh, come on. Crap. Ugh. They're getting away from stuff. Stuff getting away with all over the place. That ion, man. Let's go. I think they're very injured over there. I mean, I am too, and it sucks, but they're really injured. Yeah, there we go. That was awful. That was so brutal. I really need 3 shields fast. They just got so lucky. Like, goddamn, they got away with some nonsense. They hit me while I was cloaked in the worst room, the cloaking room. They ioned my teleport, so I couldn't do anything with what I wanted to do for forever. Ion lasts fucking forever when you're waiting on it. It just spins for like 20 seconds. They hit the only room that I cared about. The Rockman can go deal with that inferno up there. Come on, get this fire off of my ship. Hey, 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 everything's so flammable. The Federation really needs to stop making ships out of wood. Look at this nonsense. Come on, it... From a room with no air in it, it expanded 3 tiles down. It's going towards the clone bay now. I regretted preparing the clone bay because I was afraid the fire might come down there. And then I finally went for it and rezzed my guys. Yo, this sucks. Yo, seriously, not fun. Not a fun mechanic. Stop it. Control this just a little bit. Man, I'm upgrading the doors back to where they belong so we can stop this nonsense. The O2 was off its spread anyway. Two fires is supposed to drain the air in there. I shouldn't have to turn the air off to drain that freaking room, but it's taking forever. I don't know why. Get out of here. We need to fix our cloaking and get out of here. I took so much damage on this fight. These guys. We're taking advantage of our boarding power now to win this battle. We should be able to turn off all their guns and possibly mess them up on the cloning bay before they get anything back up. Now that the burst laser's off, they're sitting ducks. I don't know how the Sultan's not trained in weapons. He's getting there, but it's taking a surprisingly long time for a Vulcan user. Working on it. I haven't been using it a whole lot. I really need level 3 shields. I'm close. Not quite there yet. There's a slocknog chance that I have to go for down here, so we're going for that. They're dangerous jumps. Very dangerous. We got King. Hey, an engineer. Nice. It's time to roll for 3 more crew members here. And I can't upgrade my shields yet because I need money for Slocknog's fee. Upgrading my shields would be an insult to Slocknog because I wouldn't be able to pay him. Can't do it. Can't take that risk. We gotta just jump. We gotta neglect this upgrade that I desperately need. Attack. Attack a ship that can kick my ass because I need 3 shields to be able to do it without any damage. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I'm dead. They messed up, thankfully. They could have killed me if they felt like it's there. If they really wanted to, I could be dead. That stupid ion came in at the worst time. I would like to board them and kill them if I can here. With their medbay offline, I should be able to. Oh, there! I can see why their medbay might be offline. I see, yes. Interesting. Interesting blaze. Pretty lame deal, though. We have the slocknog fee. We can get our dang shields online. I really need some energy now. Oh, I don't get to fight. Samurai Hitman! Still Twilight. And King is Ritzy 11. Okay, what do we do in a situation like this? Let's look for Slocknog. I'll just play like this. You know what? Yeah, turn off the oxygen, my man. We don't use that stuff anyway. This ship does not look very threatening, but I could be wrong. This ion blaster could be nasty. If I cloak at just the right time, I can handle it. Let's go this way. Pretty far from their medbay this way. We killed a couple of them. God, some evasion would be nice. Man. We're really pushing that low health. I can't believe all 3 of their guns are still online. We've been smacking them for years. 100 years we've been smacking those guns. Break them, please. Break 1. All right. I think the ion's off. Yeah, we're good now. Jeez. That took forever. Hell, you know what? Since our oxygen's off anyway. And their guns are broken. Let's go say hello with the whole crew. Why not, right? What are they gonna do about it? Sorry, Mantis. You're in trouble over there. Unfortunate news. Mantis, survivor. I should turn this down so that they die less often. Okay. We'll just shoot that until they back out of there or die. Whatever. Let's go in there now. Gosh dang slugs. Be defeated already. Ah. Well, we fought that stupid thing instead of slocknog. We didn't get any fuel for some reason. Again, I don't know what's up with that. They just won't give me any. This would be the jump I'd usually do here in a horrible situation like this, but what are you gonna do? Let's heal these guys up. Got a med bay right here. I wish they'd stop being so stingy and just give me what's coming to me. Slocknog with a basket full of fuel. I wanted to get these 2 Vulcans online, but it's looking a little grim. We need the game to stop it for just a minute. Just a quick, brief minute here. Give me some fuel right now, and maybe we have a chance. Pretty gross. We're gonna have to kill the pilot here quickly. If we teleport here, we can do it. We'll kill both slugs. There's only 2 slugs on this stupid thing. This is an easy one. They won't get the fire. Especially if I cloak to delay it even more. This is free money. Hopefully free fuel. No freaking fuel. Like, seriously, that's so mean. It's like they know I need fuel and they decided to purposely not give it to me. Okay. We're gonna have to wait, and that's not good. I have 1 jump's worth of waiting time. Let's get out of here. I wish I got more than 1 fuel from that, but there we go. Let's get out of here. Slocknog wasn't here. Or at least I couldn't find him. It was a desperate jump. The Rebel Stronghold is a very tempting mission. I think I want to do it. But I really need a break, and the civilian sector will give me a break. Let's do the civilian sector. I hate to pass up on the Stronghold mission. I'm not in any shape for it. I need to repair. I'm going to sell my heavy laser to get the repairs. I hate to sell that too, but I'm not using it. Oh, I've got this. Nice. That's something. I think I'm going to keep it then. For now. Still. Well, despite everything, I ended up with more shields, more engines, more energy in that last jump, that last whole sector. Violent, horrible sector that it was. Profited from it. This is a fight where the heavy laser would be a better choice than the Vulcan, maybe. I'm not sure, actually. Like, 1 shot of the Vulcan would be better now. Just speed it up. But once the shields go offline, the heavy would be better. Oh, come on. Their goddamn shields aren't even offline. That's so stupid. That's miserable, man. I don't believe that nonsense. That is so garbage. I don't believe that. That is just super rude. They just killed me out of complete bullshit. They hit my cloaking while I was cloaked as the start of that. Just out the gate. I don't even know if that's possible. I lost, I think I'm dead here. This is too much. Yeah. That was not fair. What happened? How did I get hit with 4 engines and cloaking on? What? I want to go back and look at that. That shouldn't be a thing that should happen. I should have had 100% dodge. Let me see. I can't believe I lost that like that. God. Fucking unburst, man. It did them so many favors. They didn't even lose their shields. Oh. I'm checking. I want to see why I got hit. That wasn't right. Something went wrong there that shouldn't have. I know Cloak only has 60 dodge. I had 4 engines. It's 100% dodge. So I didn't do something right with it. Oh, they ioned my heckin' engines. That's what happened. Really? Wait a second. Yeah, what? That's not fucking right. Really? How does that work? They ioned all 3 of my shields and all of my engines at the same time? What? I've not seen that before. That's weird. That pulsar did all of that? It didn't even touch their engines. Oh my god. What? That's crazy. That was really biased. Wow, that was super rude. It shut off all 3 of my shields and all of my engines and didn't even turn their shields off at all. It didn't do anything to them. It just 100% shut me down. Every bit of defense I had was pulsared away. I had it fully loaded. That's nonsense. What? I don't feel like I should have lost that. That was crap. That's not how pulsars work. They only disable 2 shields. They don't disable 3. And why didn't it disable their shields as well? It hit us both at the same time. That's wild. It hit their shields too, though. That's what I'm saying. We have the same level of shields on. We both had 3. I'm not used to getting that kind of treatment from that ion pulse. It completely shut me off. And it did not do that to them. It didn't hit their shields anywhere near as hard as it hit mine. Like, I'm just looking at it, and all 3 of my shields are offline, and all 4 of my engines. That's like twice as much as it's supposed to do. You don't get all of your defense shut off by that thing. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to see 2 Vulcans, but it just wasn't happening. They were really mean to me, and it's partly because Slocknog's quest is extremely bad. He's in the worst place. He's so hard to find. Finding him is messing me up so much. It's so hard. It's such a handicap. I can't even describe how many bad decisions I have to make to try and optimize finding that guy. Man. He takes away all of my money every time looking for him because I have to go to the Nebulas and jump around the worst parts in the Nebulas. People get win streaks in this game by abusing the AI. I mean, let's be real. The game is extremely unfair, and they know how to abuse it. I don't know a single streaking player who doesn't use the glitch that lets you get around the hacking, for one. Just as an example. They all do that. And I do it too. Because hacking is really fun and good. This game needs a lot of balancing. That's why Twitch's balance mod is so good. Oh, there's a glitch you can use to get around hacking where you stop the hack mid-air. It's not really a glitch. It's kind of like an oversight. Because of the poor way that they set up defense drones, they shoot where the hack is going. So if you stop it mid-air by disabling it real quick, the shot will completely miss. And you can get around all defense drones. 3, 4 defense drones. You can get around all of them at once. And that's huge. That's so big. I don't know anyone who's good at this game who doesn't do that. Stuff like that. I don't know if I'd call it a skill. There's a lot of skill to this game. It's all micro. But there's a whole lot of weapons that you would just never use. There's a whole lot of problems. I don't think people would get very many win streaks if they were doing poor decisions on purpose. And the things that would be poor decisions are things that I think are fun, like 2 Vulcans. You would never do that. You wouldn't throw your win away. Man, Vulcan's bad. I think if I didn't buy the Vulcans at all, if I ignored both of them, I would have had an easy win. For example, with this ship, just putting all of that money into defense. I mean, let's face it, that's like 300, 400 scrap. I would have had 3 shields and 6 engines in Sector 4 with this ship. That's how much money I had. I know it felt like I was poor. It's because I spent 100 scrap on Vulcan and then 100 more to upgrade it, and then 50 more to upgrade the energy to power it. And I gave up my defense drone for that. I had cloaking and 3 shields and all that stuff, despite spending all that money. I could have had all that stuff way earlier and not taken a single hit of damage. It sucks that it won't let me do that on hard mode. If I really wanted to do that, I could do it on normal, but normal's really easy. I go for the fun play, but sometimes I don't get to have it and it pisses me off. It just annoys me that I can't get it to happen. It's close. I was close. I was really... If I would have just had just a little bit of more friendliness for just a little bit there, I would have been okay. That ion pulsar was really mean. I don't think dual Vulcan would have been as good as you think it would have been, but it would have been fun to try. I don't think I've ever done it before. I've done 2 glaive beams before. That was fun. Those are good. Those instantly kill everything. Unlike the Vulcan, 2 Vulcans would still take 60 seconds to kill any ship. Together, they would still take that long. They're that bad. Yeah, I lost twice in a row with that ship. Though this run was better, and actually my fault, mostly, versus the first one, which was nonsense. The first one was really highlighting how shitty this game can be. With the sun breaking my oxygen when I had no air on the ship because there were fires everywhere. I really don't like the Vulcan. It's got a lot of problems. I'm going to switch to Blazing Chrome. We'll try it out some more. The Vulcan is just not good. It's really expensive. It loses so much power if it gets shut off for even a second, whether it's ion or damage. Anything sets its cooldown back to 0. And honestly, it's just not that good of a gun. Like, it really isn't. Not until it's fully powered does it start to do anything, and even then, I'd rather just have a burst laser too, most of the time. It's just not a good gun. I hate it. I hate using it. It takes so long. It's hard to sync up with anything. Yeah. I thought maybe 2 of them would be fun together. Let's do a new run. Oh, I was frustrated with a couple things, but I'm not as frustrated as I ever sound. Like, even losing that FTL run. I saw somebody type the crying face emote as if that's the emotion I'm displaying, but it's not really. I'm more like baffled about why I lost than anything to that. I didn't expect that kind of damage. I don't actually get very upset at very many things. So last night, we were just talking about what could be improved, and those guys couldn't finish. But I mean, I had a good time. I finished it, but man, I don't like the final boss, I don't think. Ultimately, I don't like the last, like, 2 levels of this game, and the boss is high up on the list of things that I would just... You could just cut him. Just cut him completely, and the game would be better for it. He's not good. He doesn't really have anything redeeming about him. Like, I don't think the last fight wasn't even very impressive. Like, it was just not visually or fun, interesting at all. I don't like it. Compared to this level's great. It's a little easy, but level 2 I think has some really cool stuff going on. Oh crap, I didn't see that shot. That's one problem I was having with the fire. Oh man. I need to watch more carefully these projectiles coming in. I'm gonna try and save this helicopter this time, man. It's neat that you can grab onto it. I don't know how good that is for me though. Ah. I'm taking too many deaths. Okay, I guess you can't save the helicopter. It just gets shot down. Hey, Slocknog, thanks for the host. I'm gonna change my title here. Hey, you know what? Let's go back to the main menu and either do speedrun option here or hardcore. I think I'm gonna do speedrun. I'll do hardcore eventually. I'm gonna try and go through this quickly. I think speedrun is 40 minutes is the time I'm supposed to beat. For some kind of achievement, anyway. For some reason I thought there'd be a bomb in there, or upgrade, I mean. I need to use that roll more. It's good. I don't know what happened. I got grabbed like in Contra 3, stage 3. Didn't do anything about it. There we go. Oh man, didn't make the jump. That sucked. It's very, oh man, God. It's gonna take a lot of practice to deal with some of the stuff going on here. It's a very busy game, so it's hard to see everything that's going on. And the enemies sometimes move in ways I don't expect. And that's not good when they kill you in one hit. You gotta be ready for that, so you're gonna have to learn how they work better. Like, what? What hit me there, huh? Damn. I lost even more lives this time than last time. And I'm not really sure what got me. Somebody was saying there's like a dash or something on this. I don't know how to do it. I don't see it. Ah, the gun turret guys stop you from just running through. Hey, I don't remember you. How you doing? What you charging there, buddy? I don't remember this dude at all. Oh no! God, that sucked. I was stuck in the air, so I jumped like a dope. I really need to stop losing my weapons and dying so much. I got an extra life somewhere. This guy was no problem last time. Let's see if that's true still. I really wish I had that weapon though, because it's gonna lose a lot of time using this crappy gun. Yeah, wild amounts of time lost to this nonsense gun. Okay, he's definitely slower on he's way slower and easier on normal. Wow. So the boss is radically different on difficulty. Or at least he feels like it. I might be wrong, but... Oh, God. I keep getting stuck in the air. I wish I had the air dodge guys right now. Well, that went poorly. Am I going to try and do next level with one life? I'm going to. I'm going to give it a shot. It's harder, though. That was pretty poor. I gotta do better. I think the characters are the same. I might be having a hard time seeing him than the other lady, but that's something else too. Oh man, I missed the weapon power up because I didn't trust it. I thought it was a bomb. They should be maybe shinier. The Contra ones are pretty gaudy looking. Oh shit. Lens flare. This guy takes forever, if I recall. He just keeps on existing. Yeah, maybe it was the weapon I was using. That wasn't too bad. I think the machine gun might be better for this than the other guns. This section here. Full of little dudes who are easy to kill. The flamethrower probably would kick ass. I won't complain about this. Oh, we made a checkpoint. Nice work. So that's fine. Didn't matter that I only had one life. I made it here. Oh god. What? Oh, what hit me? I feel like that happens a lot. I just don't know even what got me there. I'd have to check the tapes. I'm not sure what got me at all. Oh god. It's gonna be really frustrating to try and learn this if I'm dying to stuff that I don't see. How would you fix that? I think you'd have to have the bullets just be on top of the laser. Their bullets have priority on visuals, I think. This is the fix. Is that not the case? Oh. Oh, I see. I see it this time. That was what... Let's use this. I didn't want that power up anyway. I'm not sure if you just dodge this guy for a while or if you can actually speed up this fight. I'm gonna let him do his thing for a while and find out the easy way. I think you just must dodge. Man, I don't know what an indie Rocket Knight Adventures would be like. Probably better. That game wasn't great. Stage design wise, at least. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I just like Shield Man. He seems like it takes a while. This boss was really hard. Immediately died. I started to learn this boss eventually, but it took some doings. Ow. Come back here. I wonder if you could two-cycle him. Ah. Damn it. The tell for where the lightning hits is... It feels backwards. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to remember because it's just hard for me to remember things that I react to. But I'm pretty sure it's where the light doesn't go is where you want to stand. And that feels weird because the light drew me in, but I mean, it makes sense when you think that it's lightning coming, and once you realize that's what's happening, but you probably won't the first time, right? You're probably just gonna get blasted. That being said, he got me the second time there, not the first time. These dang worms. Oh, I got hit there. Thought I was safe. Like a cruising in on you. I really like this gun. It's got a long charge time though, and if it's not fully charged, it really isn't the same weapon at all. It changes completely. Ah, I missed my window. Now here's what I mean by interesting. This boss coming up, me and Slowbeef were both hollering. It's way better, a boss, visually, and it just as a fight, it's way more interesting than the final boss. After this dumb elevator section. It's, not too thrilled about this, but I mean, it's whatever. It doesn't bother me, really. I think I'm gonna keep the defense drone. Nah, we'll go in. Let's get him. Oh god. Wrong weapon for this fight. Just across the board, not the right weapon to use. Here comes dog time. This part was really brutal. God, I think the flamethrower is not too great for this section here. I would like to save those bombs for the boss. God, he rolled. I didn't want to roll. I don't like these things. I think their big problem is they're too tanky to be coming in bulk. Oh my god, they suck. They just don't go down. They just keep on coming. I gotta use melee on them, probably. Because they do not stop. Melee works better. I'm not a Gunstar Heroes player, so that's a weird button for me to try and adapt to. Can we get some more dogs? Oh my god. Oh. What he lived through there is crazy, right? Like, man. I bombed him twice and shot him some, and he still goes. He still keeps coming. Brigadier, thanks for the sub. This is gonna suck. I lost my bombs. It's so bad. Without the bombs, this is a really nasty fight now. Ah. Get hit by the stupid laser. I almost had that eyeball down, but if I had the bomb, it would have been fine, I think. I don't think I'm gonna get the bombs now. Oh my god. Oh, part of the problem is that they're too tiny to hit. The other problem is they take 6 shots. Yo, get this stinking wall out of my way. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with Ty here. This part is not good. I just don't like it. There's so many tanky enemies. They're all tiny. They're not fun to fight. They take too many hits. They're everywhere, and there's walls in the way to stop you from moving. It's the combination of all those things. It's just kind of lame. Which sucks, because I like this boss a lot. He's hiding behind all that nonsense. Oh my god. I missed, I guess. That sucks that I lost my gun. That's the worst. He's dancing. This is gonna take a while. Man. This is mostly memorization too. Honestly. There's not a whole lot I could do to improve here on a first run. I know what these things are going to do and they still get me because they're just... I don't have them squared away enough. That dude's dance is neat, but it's surely going to kill you. I would love to see somebody do that on the first try and not take a single death. Oh man. This thing's returned. The tanky boy chopper. Ha! There's nowhere to hide. I really feel like I'm missing a move compared to the Swords characters. I feel like they're straight better. That air dash is an enormous thing to give them that I don't have. I don't have any mobility like that unless I have this guy with me. Ah. Crap. Like, I'm jealous of it, and I should have probably picked them for the second run here. To try it out further. Trying to do some slick jumps, but I'm not making it. A little shy. Oh man, rude. God damn it. He moved with me and stood underneath me, so I landed on him and killed me. Damn it. Thank you. I'm looking for it to be quick. I'm doing a speedrun thing. I'm not doing very well on it though, I don't think anymore after the 2 game overs, but... I like this song. I can't believe I already lost my defense. I hit twice there. Yo, that needs patched. That's what Slowbeef and them were talking about, I guess. That just needs cut. That needs completely fixed. That needs rehauled, man. That ain't no good if that happened at all. Those dudes shouldn't be in this fight. That dude's still up there. Like, that's a huge oversight, man. I meant to take the defense drone because I'm nearly dead here. More speed. God damn it. Where are they dropping us? Hopefully after that. Oh, nope. I wouldn't be game over if it weren't for that nonsense. I expect that to be fixed. They just need to kill all the enemies on screen when you go in there, that's all. I'm just gonna have to make sure all these guys are dead. That's the way it's gonna be. If they're not, I'm doomed. They could just not have it be a cutscene. I mean, they could just do that. Man, I was gonna say this guy's not very hard, but he has a very intense bullet pattern. Kick my ass. Oh man, I can't believe I'm getting hit so much. This guy, part 2 of it. This is Contra 3 callback all over. This second phase of this climber boss, just like in stage 3. What? Some of that's pretty rough. Okay, well, we're not going to make 40 minutes because we're going to be here for 40 minutes. Let's time this section, actually. 25:30 we got here. Let's see how long this is. I don't expect to die here, but I might. It was pretty easy. I didn't take a single death last time, my first time through here. Oh. Or some kind of lock-on shot. They were talking about that, so we can... I don't know how it works. Oh, we can dash. Looks like it's an automatic shot. This part's excessive. I like it, but it's one of the many auto-scrollers this game features, and they do have probably too many. Oh, I ran into a shot. Gaming over here would suck so bad, you'd have to restart the whole thing. How you doing? Really? Oh my. I vaguely remember this. Oh, this is taking a while now. God, I'm having so many close calls on these. Well, that's mission 4, right? 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Can't remember. What level are we on? 5, yeah, okay. We're getting there. Next level sucks. Oh, man. I'm speedrunning it right now. What? Sorta. I'm glad they gave me 2 lives back. That's interesting. They could just always do that. How about that? How about you just start me with 6? Let's time this section. This section's the real shit. How long is this? And can I beat it on the first try with a couple lives? This turbo tunnel thing would benefit greatly from Mega Man 8's style of telling you at least what obstacle is coming up, since they have different types, and moving the wrong way on one of them will kill you. Nice. I didn't mean to switch back to my lesser defense drone. That's weird that it does that too. That's a strange thing to decide. So I had a level 1 defense drone. That is to say it already took 1 hit. It blocks 2 damage. I picked up a level 2 and it put the old one on the floor. And it ran in front of my car, so I picked the old one back up, and I only had 1 defense again. Pretty weird, isn't it? Pretty lousy. I feel like that right there is kind of lame. I needed a long jump, and I'm supposed to know that somehow. These pits here messed me up last time. Now we have double jump, so we can get around this a little bit better. Oh, come on. He shot as soon as this shit fell off. Oh my god, no. Don't make me redo this stage. You bastard. You dog monster. Get out of here. Ah, those are hard to see. Okay, we're looking at like 4 minutes for that too. And I just don't like a single second of it. Okay, well, I didn't see those spikes, but that's fine. We're going back to the continue here. I don't think I'm gonna make it in 40 minutes because I just don't have time now. No! My mech. Damn it. Straight up do not see these attacks come in. Can we just leave? God, this guy is such a tank. God damn. Didn't get my weapon power up. Gross. Gross. Done this with no upgrade again. Familiar situation. Yeah. I'm not sure how well I'm going to do against the final boss because you sure gave me a headache last night. But I know what to do now at least, so maybe I'll do better. Oh, man. Ah, crap. I didn't see the crusher until it was too late. Well, one life to live. Here comes the dogs. I thought this one was not too bad, now that I know what to do against it. Okay. Here comes time sequence. This boss is actually really easy. It just takes a while. A lot of stuff in this game takes a while. So I guess where you can save time is not gaming over. It's a big one, obviously. There's so many sections that are just going to take a while, but I'm not sure where I'm going to save time. Just getting these on one cycle less than possible is, like, as few cycles as possible is, I guess, it. 3 minutes to do the final stage, which that probably is about how long the boss takes if you do it just right. Doing that bomb safety. Hey friend, could you back up please? Oh my god, that's so fast. There's an achievement for hitting a bomb back like that. By the way, I got it. Oh, not that time. That's why I want a dedicated melee button, because I didn't swing my melee when I wanted to there. Not really sure why. I don't like depending on the game to tell me if I'm doing it right or not. I did not get the right move here. I did not want the attack drone. Oh no. Here we go. Ah, God. He's so mean. It's really strange. Like, it's bizarre to me that of all the things they didn't do, no melee button. Why is it? We don't have a limited number of buttons anymore. You can just put it on a thing. You can just do that. Roll too. Roll also should be on its own button. Like, for real. Why not? Oh, this boss doesn't give you any time to hit him. I hate it. Now he's gonna be meaner. Ah, man. God damn it. He's all memorization too. Because he's too fast to react to. I haven't played multiplayer yet. No idea. So this part of the fight's alright. Unfortunately, they do this. And it sucks. It sucks real bad. It may be one of the worst decisions for Final Boss ever. Which is to add 2 auto-scrollers to it. Each one of these is... Well, let's find out. We started at 4009. This is crazy to me. I can't believe this. If this fight were checkpointed, like, at all, it wouldn't be a thing, but it isn't, so... It's really boring. It's so bad. I don't like this fight at all because of this. If this wasn't in here, I think it would be alright. It still wouldn't be like a final boss. It would be okay. It's pretty easy compared to the guy in front of it, the small guy. But that's okay, I guess. I mean, the brain in Contra 3 isn't as hard as the Red Falcon monster in front of him. Hey, it's us. I do like that animation though. I don't think this game's visuals are its problem for the most part, except for when I can't see what's after me, what's hazardous. So all that's left in this boss fight, as far as I can recall, is one more of these, and then one more doppelganger fight, and that's the end of the game. And isn't that weird? That's kind of strange, isn't it? To have just some crappy doppelganger who, I mean, really doesn't do anything impressive. It's just me. They just shoot my crappy gun and chase after me. It's the melee guy, so he's gonna be chasing me down. But even so, like, whatever. Like, if he's hard, then he's still lame. It's not. It really does feel like Smash Brothers kind of stage more than Contra, and that's all he takes. And I think that's it. We're 3 minutes behind. It's really strange. Like, that's one of my biggest complaints. And yeah, like, man, rehaul that boss and you have a pretty okay final area, I guess. I mean, just make the big boy harder and take out the auto scroller. You really need to just rehaul that whole fight to make me happy with it. I don't like it. I think they should have both of the diamonds firing at once. One has the laser attack and the other one has the other one. Is this a fake ending? I appreciate the CD noises. Now we're getting to what this game is good at, is style. Thanks for the subs, everybody. I don't know if I'm doing Mario Maker. Let me see. I wonder where they got this song. I hated Starbound. It took forever to release too. I just wasn't interested in. Like, I didn't hate it, but I just played Terraria instead. Again, like an update for Terraria was better than all of Starbound. Let's check out Boss Rush real quick. What are we looking at? Yo. Who's this Joker? Look how strong this dude is, man. Like, he just kicks the piss out. I would have gotten my speedrun time and no problem with this dude. He is so strong. He's so much better. There's two sets of characters. One are your regular Contra gang, and the other two are these. They have air dash and a ridiculous single weapon that they use to clobber the crap out of everything. Hey, if you just remember what's going on.
Hey, well, I just want to see what you're doing. It turns out you were playing one of those Contra games.
I'm always doing that, it seems like.
Like, how is this one? Like, what's it like? Is it more like a Super C or a hardcore?
I'd say it's more like Contra 3, mostly. Gunstar Heroes, a little bit. It's got some stuff. It's got some stuff I hate. I like a lot, and there's some stuff I don't.
Like, would you say, like, the characters in the town different playstyles like in hardcore?
They got two sets of characters. You got your Contra boys, and you got your ninja guys.
Ah.
And that's it.
People are saying apparently I'm super quiet. Let me see if there's anything I can do.
Well, I fixed that. Probably.
Alright, test.
I wonder if it's worth charging the blade, or spam beats it. I think the charge is better. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I feel like charge usually should at least be better in these games. Since, like, you're taking a way more risk than just spamming the shit.
Oh man, I didn't one cycle him.
That happens.
I guess that answers that on how this boss works. You can headbang. Yeah, there's not diversity in characters. They're going for some co-op old school thing. You do have two choices. And that's it.
Like, it feels a bit weird in, like, a post-hardcore world to, like, make a Contra-inspired game where the characters don't play differently. But also, you know what? I don't blame them if it, like, took a lot more development time to do that.
I don't mind. I didn't expect them to be different. I'm surprised there are options at all. These two are unlocked, though, the melee guys. You gotta earn them. Oh, crap. Should have rolled. Okay, the damage this dude does is just like twice as strong.
Yeah, do, like, the ranged guys have charge up?
They just have real guns that they lose when they die. I just have this sword no matter what all the time, and it's just as good as my best gun, I think. Yeah, I can do the boss fight without having to do the stupid stage with the dogs. Hey, nice. I'm here. Just jump right in there to the next good boss fight. Very much. This is as good as my bombs gun. Way easier to use than that gun. Not sure what the drawback's supposed to be on this guy. He's just straight better, honestly. I don't see any flaw here. Combined with the air dash that he's got, he's just a better character.
You'd think like you have to be riskier and have like less range, but it seems like your charge up just has infinite range whatsoever.
It's good enough. I mean, I can reach anything. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that he is just a straight better character than who I was just playing as. And how quickly we killed that boss is proof of that, I think. Oh, craw. I couldn't get out of the way of those. God damn it. He grabbed the thing instead of air dashing. This guy has given me a surprising amount of trouble. I've died twice on him, and he's done more than a bunch of bosses. I don't know what to do with the fire either, because he doesn't always do that. So I have no experience with the fire at all. There's nowhere to go. He just lights up the boss floor for the whole 1,000 years. He's really dangerous if he does that. I think I need to kill him before he does that. I just need to burn him down. Contact damage.
Like they don't give you like enough of those little platforms for that fire attack he does, honestly.
Yeah, it seems a little crowded.
Like probably even like adding, I don't know, 1 or 2 on both sides would probably make that a whole lot easier to avoid.
Okay, that guy gave me more trouble than he's ever given me before. And I don't think it's my character's fault. He was just annoying me in a lot of weird ways. Can't confirm though that charge shot gives us full range on the field. Like absolutely does, so. It hits the whole screen. Most of these bosses are getting chumped. Oh, here's this fight. I don't think I can speed this one up. God. I gotta remember I have a weird air dash in this section. They all have it. It's very important. Yeah, jump becomes dash.
Is there normally just a button for dash?
Yeah. It's for this guy it's on R2 and L2. No one else has dash. Another thing that he has that it's weird that they don't is air dash. I guess this guy's part of the boss fight. I guess it's the pilot of the tank that jumped out. Now it has a mace and he's gonna mace me. That's the first time he's ever gotten me with that. TKO. I just like this thing. I just like this thing a lot when it completely screwed me over there. Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's
There was no dodging that one. He shot right when he fell backwards on me.
It really feels like there should be a lull of him doing that for 2 seconds.
I should have tested to see if I had my air dash on my bike, which I do. I could have used that to get out of that. Just because this character could have done it. No one else could have though. I get to thinking that I'm playing a regular Contra game and I don't use those techniques. What? Man. I think part of the weirdness of this is how tanky every enemy is. None of them die in one hit. And that's pretty weird.
Yeah, because you said it yourself, like, a charged blade is, like, so much better than your best gun.
Yeah, there's some really tanky enemies in this, but even the lightest of them take 2 or 3 shots
Yeah,
with the regular gun.
it just seems weird because, like, with Contra and such, like, the challenge with, like, regular enemies is more like the volume than, like, the enemies themselves.
High volume in this game is 3 or 4 because they're so hard to kill. Okay, here we go. This thing isn't so bad. I got my ass kicked on that speed bike level. That was bad. And that might have been... This weapon finally is not good there. 'Cause that wasn't great. Oh, man. I don't think I have a regular melee attack like I usually have. That's something. He's technically always doing it, but it's different. I think if I were the gunner there, I wouldn't have died into that guy that I took the shot at. Oh man, I hate it when they do that. Oh my god, that's the worst thing. When they run underneath me, and I run left, and they turn around and keep underneath me to do that contact damage. I hate it. I think they're trained to do that. It sucks. It happens a lot.
Yeah, enemies in these kind of games kind of have to be required to be dumb as shit and not use actual tactics, if you ask me.
Oh, damn it. They're just perpetually underneath me. Last checkpoint. Alright, I didn't think I was gonna have any trouble because I've beat so many bosses without a death. Some of them are just really messing me up.
So, does this game have limited continuous or unlimited?
It depends on the mode. But this boss rush apparently has limited. I can't believe these guys are getting me. They're just hopping around in these weird ways. I have no idea what they're gonna do at any given time. god damn it. Oh, who knew he'd run left and jump? What? That's gonna be one of the hardest things, I think, of learning this game is what the hell are these enemies gonna do? It's pretty important that you know what they do. And we'll just go back to Contra having no AI. They just run back and forth in that game. Sometimes they shoot. Usually not. Usually they just run at you. And that's all they do in that game. So these weird enemies that are... It does feel like they're reacting to my movement and turning on me. They're getting me more than they should be. This boss is no threat, I don't think. He takes a while, though. Ah, oh, his minions got me. I'm dying. I gotta do this last boss with 3 lives. Ugh. We got a lot of crap in our way here. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh my god, damn it. Oh, jeez. That sucks. I can't even dodge correctly, it just doesn't give me a break. Is that it? I think I'm finished. Yeah. Ran out of credits, couldn't beat the boss rush. Oh my god. When I successfully jump over him and it's still not good enough, that's fucking painful.
Yeah, it kind of felt like you, with that, you had to stick to the wall, and I don't know, a lot of the other bosses don't seem to work like that if they even attack like that.
What a pain. What is this ranking about here? Oh, score? Who cares? Why isn't it just time? Yeah. It's 7 minutes. Really? How do you 7 minutes this? Co-op is 14. Well, apparently there's ways to do this extremely quickly. Yeah, I wonder if you get any gun upgrades in boss rush from regular characters. I doubt
Might
it.
as well give it a shot.
That's alright. This game is frustrating in its own way. It doesn't draw me in like Contra usually does, and it's because there's a lot of invuln time on the bosses and a lot of stuff in the stages themselves that I don't think should be there. A lot of turbo tunnel stuff and just waiting. A lot of that.
Yeah, it also kind of feels like, at least from the boss rush I saw, that like enemies are kind of too reactive when these kind of games are really dependent on like them having consistent patterns.
Well, you can play this badass song at least.
I don't know. I personally think like I would probably be interested in trying this game out sometimes.
It's pretty good. I just feel like it could be better in a lot of ways, real quick.
Like that. I think that's always kind of a problem with a lot of these like sprite games that will look really good though, but like their gameplay isn't all that like expensively like thought out. Like I just feel that happens a whole fucking lot with a lot of these indie games.
Contra kept it simple, so they didn't have to worry about it too much. Contra 3 did some neat stuff, and they really didn't miss the mark at all, except for I really don't like the overhead level 2 the second time they do it. It's alright the first time because it's so easy. The second time they try and make it really hard, and that sucks. I hate that more than any other stage.
I don't think I've ever gotten past the first level in Contra 3.
Well, it's mean. It's very much dudes running at you really fast. They shoot too much on normal and hard for what they want. They do give you a lot of bombs, but that's no fun. They clear the whole screen, so whatever. That's not really. It's whatever.
Oh, huh. The 51 is in the credits.
Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't check. Again, I've seen him in there twice now, and I never noticed what he's under. He might just be a supporter, or he might be involved. I don't know.
Yeah, like, Suda 51 seems like the kind of guy who would at least be semi-involved with, like, an indie game publisher, honestly.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like, a ton of, like, indie games that are, like, at the very least competent are made on Game Maker. Hell, like, Hotline Miami was like the first big one that showed like you can do like a whole lot of neat stuff with Game Maker, like for a commercial indie release.
Whew. That hardcore 5XBR, I'm not sure what that is, but it sucks. I don't like it. I'll take the CRTB though any day of the week.
I don't know, that CRTB is kind of giving me a headache.
I'll host over to Psych. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one, everyone.